So I made one little video on how to find these values on a TI-83, 84 calculator. Desmos does not do it quite yet. So using a calculator like that will be much more helpful. I mean, you could plug these in and get decimals as well, but I personally prefer to use the table on my calculator. So if you're wondering where these values are coming from, they are coming straight off of the table of the calculator, and I showed you how to change your calculator to polar mode, and then make sure it's in degrees, and then get the table to give you all of its information. And so I'm just copying these right now from the table onto my chart here. So you should be doing the same. Negative 4.83, negative 3.5, and you can round. This isn't going to be perfect. 0, 1.3, 2.5. So now I'm going to start graphing these. So for example, at 0 degrees, I'll be out 5. So that's right on this line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then at 15 degrees, I'm going to be a little less than 5. 30 degrees, I'll be about there. 45 degrees, 3.5. 2.5. 1.30. Now I'm at 105 degrees. That's this one, but it's negative 1.3. So I have to go backwards on that line that's exactly opposite from it. So that's here. Okay. This is 120 with a negative radius, means I'm going to go 2.5 this direction. And I've got 3.5, 4.3, 4.8, and then this is 180 and negative 5. Well, I've already graphed that one. So once I've got all these, I've already graphed it. And then in the same order that you plotted the points, you should graph it. I didn't do that correctly, but hopefully you see that this made a circle. And it says we don't have to pick any values beyond 360. And why is that? Because 360 is the period of our unit circle. And it's also the period of this function. So we don't have to go any farther than 360. So what you need to know about this, though, is that any of them that are r and a number times cosine theta or r and a number times sine theta are just circles with radius of that number there, a, that you can graph. And you'll see this one is a circle with radius 5. Okay, so there is that one. I'm going to ask that you try these. These shapes are slightly different. You will get a limaçon or cardioid. Hopefully you'll notice this cardioid looks kind of like a heart. These are French words. The cardioid does kind of look like a heart. But be careful making sure that you are graphing either in degrees or radians. I choose degrees because that's easier. But be working on that.